Hello there, Sir from 17 once again, bringing you another live surviving on Modern Warfare 3 survival mode. I should probably sign in right now, because apparently I haven't. Nice and professional there of me. But I've decided to continue this surviving mode on because I do like Modern Warfare 3. I'm just a little bit upset with its multiplayer right now. And this commentary is going to be a lot on the multiplayer of this while I play some Spec Ops. And I've got to say, if I'm completely honest with you people, that today has probably been the worst day of online gaming in my entire life. I say that with a heavy heart. I've just tried to do something I didn't want to do there. What the fuck was that shit? I don't want to find a game. I don't want people in my game. How dare they? And it's really sucked. It really has. What shall I play? Well, we've been on mission enough. I might as well play that, 'cause it's one of those things. The rules for this one are going to be nothing but the FAD. It's a gun I've just unlocked in the multiplayer, and it's a gun I love a lot. But, yeah. It's been pretty rough today. I played about 4 hours worth of Modern Warfare 3 online with a buddy of mine. And, when I'd finished, after I pretty much rage quit, I highlighted every single game in my videos, what I'd captured, and I deleted them all without even looking at them. That's how pissed off I was at the results of these games, and every single one of them was bad. Every single one of them was absolutely ridiculous. It really was. It was atrocious. And some of them were 50 kill games. Well, I said some of them. One of them was. I got my kill streaks on a couple of them. I went positive on a bunch of them, but they were positive by very little, so it wasn't anything really cool. And a couple of them were decent gameplays, but I was in such a mood that I didn't care. I wanted to get rid of every evidence that I'd played online today, because I had that much fun with it. And it's just upsetting. It's really upsetting. Because there's people out there that are not bad at this game. There's people that are actually not bad at all at playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 or Call of Duty in general, but for whatever reason, their Charlie Sheen will not let them compete with other people. It's just... Oh shit, that's a grenade. It's just complete and utter fact. It's how it is. There are people that are probably watching videos like this one on how to, get better, all these little quick tips that all these commentators give out to help them play better at the game that they love to play. And they're doing all this advice, they're utilising all these bits of advice that they're being given, and it's not changing the way they get results. It's not making them a better player. And they're wondering why, and they're thinking, it's them. They're thinking, they're just not good enough, they're not quick enough, the reflexes aren't there. I've just picked this shotgun up because I didn't have any ammo. Do bear with me, I will get the FAD as soon as I can. And it's nothing to do with them. I mean, well, some of it's probably to do with them. I'm not going to pussycoat over somebody who's bad at the game, but it's all to do with the Charlie Sheen. And it's got to the point where if you don't have competent internet, you can't really do anything on this game. And I'm coming to accept that now after today, because today has kind of been the final straw. I've tried to be as patient as I can with it, but it's upset me so much. It's amazing how much it's upset me. I'm a complete and utter pussy. I'm two dangling, unhaired balls of a small child, and there's just nothing I can do about it. It's got to me severely. And this is not going to be me bitching on me, being like, oh, I'm so lonely, I'm so blah blah blah, my Charlie Sheen's not very good. It's not going to be that at all. What it is going to be is I'm going to try and uplift it and try and make it something educational instead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the internet, and I'm going to talk about Charlie Sheen. That is a dog. Fuck you, dog. Sit down. And I want people who know what they're on about to reply and drop their knowledge on the internet. And I don't want people, like me, who can use the Google feature of the internet and just pick up and paraphrase whatever some smart bit of doctrine says. I don't want that at all. I want somebody who knows what they're on about, somebody who's got experience with it, somebody who can truth bomb me and tell this simple mind what is going on, because right now it's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, just baffling. And I'm going to explain my basic, layman understanding of the internet, its works, its functions, its features, all that gory stuff. So, and I'm going to use my Charlie Sheen. I live in a pretty small village, and the local hub that provides my internet, Charlie Sheen, is give or take 1.5 miles away. So I am on the furthest reaches of where this signal has to go before it hits my router, and ding dang do, you know, the connection's established, I can play my games and everything. I am on a 30 meg package. It is the highest package available to me in my area on my Charlie Sheen good jazz. It is literally the best I can do right now. Something I hope to change, believe me. Oh, I could do a sleight of hand on this. Am I going to buy perks? That is the question. Who knows? I'll have to decide. I'll keep it like this. And I pull, give or take, when I do a speed test, I pull about 3 meg on a good day. That doesn't sound like much to some people, but it means a lot to me because it's all I can really get. My upload is generally 0.6. It fluctuates, as does the download. And my first question to, you know, the wizards, to these people that hopefully will reply with their internet goodness and their knowledge of everything Charlie Sheen related, is I am being given a service that gives me the ability to have 30 meg of download speed, yet I only pull 3 meg of it. And when I was talking to a friend of mine, he basically said the principle of the internet, the main ideal is your download speed is generally 10% of what you're given, what your provider says you have. So 3 meg from a 30 meg connection sounds pretty much like what I'm supposed to pull. Which brings me to my follow-up question of, how the hell can these internet providers get away with selling these false pretense connections? Because that's just the way everything is. That's just the way the internet works. That's just the way, you know, Charlie Sheen hooks up in your house. And that's just, you know, you must accept it. This is how it works. Obviously, this experience is purely from my country. My country's probably the equivalent to Africa when it comes to internet. And I do apologise if you come from Africa. There's probably some really nice places to it. But for my limited knowledge, it's pretty much a shithole. And I just don't understand how they can get away with selling that. I don't understand how it can be the way it is. And I would really like to know how it works, how the signal and everything is prescribed, how it is pulled, because my girlfriend, on the flip side of this conversation, she has a super Charlie Sheen. She lives in York, which is a massive city compared to my shitty, crummy, Conan-esque little village. And she pulls like 50 meg, and she's on a 50 meg Charlie Sheen. If she moves anywhere away from her router, i.e. to her room, that Charlie Sheen significantly. It drops like a motherfucker. We're talking, she will pull 9. And before, she was pulling 50 when she was next to the router. And my defense on that, I should really get some Predator missiles. I'm in trouble. Oh, there's dudes. Hey, friends. Oh no, I'm so dead. I can't die this soon. Oh, thank God for quick revive. Fuck you, buddy. Oh, he's going to grenade me and it's going to finish me off. No, it's not. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Come on, guys, bitches. But she goes up into her room anyhow, and it drops significantly. Whereas my connection, I dread to think what it would be like if I did anything like that. Because I'm literally sat on my router. Me and my router could be sex toys with each other. That's how close I am to it. And I still pull a preposterously poor amount of internet juices. And I don't understand it, and I need somebody to just lighten me up on it. Light me up on the... Drop me some truth and some wisdom. Drop me some full-on knowledge bombs. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead! Oh no, don't be... It can't hit me. It can't hit me because of the telephone pole. Keep telling yourself that. Run into the middle. Run into the middle. Ah! Oh my God! Fuck off, you stupid cock chopper! I should really shoot it because I can kill the choppers pretty quick, especially with an assault rifle. If I got Stalker Pro, I'd be like dancing around the motherfucker and taking him out, but I don't have it. See you later, pal. And I can run and get some ammo where there's one guy left, which is really a good strategy if you've conquered the wave. Just if it's the dudes with the FADs and they're full of armor, they will kick your ass, so you want to be careful. But just that slight distance can make an effect on the ability for your internet to work, to function as a whole, and it just baffles me. It really does, and that's why I'm asking for some serious knowledge now for the wise subscribers that I've amassed that know everything about all this awesome cool stuff. And like, I know that the outlets, what you plug the Charlie Sheen into, can make a difference. You know, if it's running through a bunch of cables or if it's wireless and all that kind of stuff, and if the signal's being split and if there's different computers in your house. But if anybody knows of like a website with a free documentary or a documentary that I could easily find because I have, you know, nefarious ways, that explains the internet to a dumbass like myself, that explains how it works, how Charlie Sheen developed, how the infrastructure is affected, all that kind of stuff, please link it or leave a comment or drop me some awesome little, you know, truth bombs and wisdom, and I would be severely grateful, because one thing that really baffles me about the machine that is Call of Duty is this game has sold billions of dollars already, because it's, you know, it's one of the most popular things available right now. It is the in thing. Call of Duty is, you know, the cool kids of video gaming right now. And they've made all that money on this game, they've made all that money on all the previous games, and yet the infrastructure for this game is not as good as previous games. And my original thoughts were perhaps it's because there's 700,000 people banging on this game at the same time, so the connection is going to suffer due to high traffic on the server. Because what I do want to say, and what I want to clear up here, because this is probably going to be an opportunity for a lot of people to shit on this game, and I'm going to drop some truth here, people. This is not a bad game. Sure, to some people, they may not enjoy it, they may not think it's pushed enough boundaries or done enough things to warrant a release, but by no means is this a bad game. You know, compared to some games, compared to Shell Shock, if you ever played that bag of shit, that's a bad game. If you ever played the Turok remake, that's a bad game. This is not a bad game, this is a fantastic game. It moves good, it feels good, it's got awesome weapons, it's got nice, well, its levels are garbage, but we'll not go into that because that's just silly. It's got a lot of good stuff. The only problem is, it has really bad servers, really bad online. That is literally it. It's a good game with poor support, poor infrastructure, poor everything that enables it to be what it should be. And it limits it in so many ways. And I don't understand how Infinity Ward thinks that they can get away with it. It absolutely baffles me. And it's not that I don't want to play this game. I love this game. This game it feels so fun when your bullets work, when, you know, Charlie Sheen isn't a piece of shit, because apparently, according to some people, the milliseconds of ping that the game tells you that you get at the start is absolute nonsense. It has no relevance on the connection at all. And the bars as well, the bars are a lie. The bars are like the Portal cake, they fib. They just completely and utterly lie to you. Nothing you can do, nothing you can do. So, what is true? And a lot of people are using this lag compensator thing. They're saying a lag compensator is the reason why everybody's getting bad connections, because regardless of what you're doing, regardless of how good your internet is, this compensator's coming in and it's evening the playing field. Because it's making the people that have, you know, God Charlie Sheens come down just a little bit onto the playing field to the people that have average Charlie Sheens. And to me, I don't know. I got so mad at this game, I rage quit it. And I put in Call of Duty 4, went onto it, I was on a 3-bar. I got into a game, I shot a guy, he died in like 2 bullets. And this is a game that was made in 2007. How does this happen? How does this Charlie Sheen, you know, play better than the most recent iteration, the one that's supposed to... Oh shit, that's a Juggernaut. Completely forgot. And it's just me and him. That's cool. I can take him down. I just don't understand it. And the only problem with that is, as everybody knows, people hack on Call of Duty 4. That didn't kill him for some reason. So the first match I got into, it was 3 versus 3 because nobody was playing. And some guy was on the roof of backlot, and I killed him 3 times, he killed me once, and I left because I wasn't in the mood for that kind of shit at all. Just wasn't in my mindset. I'd already been raped enough on this game. I didn't want to, you know, associate Call of Duty 4 with bad feelings, because I really like Call of Duty 4. Oh shit, that's going to flash me more, it's going to flash him. Gotta run, gotta run! And it's just strange. And if you followed the release of Modern Warfare 3, you'll notice that they mention dedicated servers, something that their main competition, which is Battlefield 3, has for days. It still has connection issues, but it's nowhere near to the same kind of, you know, advantage that the peer-to-peer stuff is, with the lag compensator. And they even said, it went up, it was announced that it would have dedicated servers, and in the end, this translated to only the PC has dedicated servers. And the thing that I really don't understand is the PC market itself has been absolutely smashed by piracy. If you don't know, PC gaming used to be massive. It used to be leading, you know, it used to be the forefather of first-person shooters, the forefather of a lot of games. Look at Counter-Strike, look at Half-Life, look at a lot of cool stuff that it used to have. It used to literally be the go-to machine. The only barrier to entry was you needed a lot of money to keep up with the way that games were developing, because games were getting so, beautiful, so graphically enhanced, that you had to have a super machine to play them, and that is a that's a bit of a high requirement if you ask me. So PCs were dominating. Piracy came along, just like CDs before it, just like movies before that, and it just kind of destroyed the industry for it, because people could get all the games for free. They could get them at the click of a button because the internet started to get real big, and it was just so easy to do that people stopped buying them. And even worse, because, the ability to pirate games became easier, people were buying games, they were copying them, and then they were just giving them back. They weren't even playing them, they were getting a free game, and they were getting the money back, and thus the consumer demand went down because nobody was buying these games, they were getting them from different sources, and it screwed the market, it killed PC gaming. And don't get me wrong, there's still a bunch of people that love PC gaming, they love everything about it, there's still a bunch of those elitist guys that'll tell you that they'll kick your ass with a mouse and keyboard, and I always said to them, well, give me a shovel and I'll smash your fucking teeth in, because who's going to win between a mouse and keyboard and a shovel? Shovel wins every day, son, can't even argue that fact. But PC was king, and they've given dedicated servers to the PC, and I've never played a Call of Duty on a PC, except for, well, I literally haven't played one. I played a little bit of Call of Duty 4, if I'm honest, but I didn't play enough to build an opinion on it. Not whatsoever. Just couldn't do it, because I couldn't get used to the sensitivity. It was fucking crazy. Oh god, view kick. View kick! Bullet sponges and view kick. I'm going to run away, because I'm getting tagged. But dedicated servers on PC. The console at this moment in time averages about 700,000 people playing it. That is 750,000 people playing on Xbox. I do not know the PS3 numbers because I don't own it for PS3, but I reckon it'll be probably a little bit less, but very close. You're looking at potentially 1.5 million people playing the game on consoles, and the PC, I don't care what anybody says, it cannot be anywhere near 700,000 people unless everybody's pirated it. So if you play this on PC, and I do think my amigo from Finland, and he knows who he is, plays on PC, I think, if I remember his comment correctly. So you can probably tell me, dude, what your numbers are pushing. And I just don't understand why they would prioritise a smaller market of people with dedicated servers. So that brings me to my next educational question for those people that know, the people incited, the wizards, the legends, the knowledgeable, Adonises of men with both physical perfection and just mental aptitudes higher than any other species on this planet can come in and tell me the answer to this. Is it because dedicated servers are easier to do on PC than they are on console? Because console is governed by different systems. That is a juggernaut. Shit, completely forgot. 2 juggernauts and 1 dude, and if this guy gets behind me, I am fucked. Come on, let's get in the Wings of Redemption spot. You can't shoot me if I don't move. Oh, it's just a normal dude. See ya, pal. But is it easier to make because it's on PC, because it's already got, all the foundations already preset, already made, all that good stuff? Or is console easier to make? Is it because it's got to go through the Microsoft scrutiny? Where's this guy? He must have a shield, him. Not messing about with that kid. But that's the next educational question. Please feel free to drop an answer if you know. Please don't paraphrase someone else's answer just because you want to sound smarter than you are. It's never cool, that. Nobody should ever do that shit. But I'm really, really glad I've done this commentary. I hope people don't get, angry that I haven't talked about something silly or something funny. But I just get that feeling where, I don't know, I'm not a bad Call of Duty player. It's my Charlie Sheen that's bad. And I'm not going to get into that habit of blaming everything on Charlie Sheen, because I do believe that, people get into that rhythm of, oh, I shouldn't have died then, it's got to be to do with Charlie Sheen. It can't be to do, with my own flaw, or that guy was better than me, or any of those kind of things. It was to do with the fact that he has better Charlie Sheen than me. And I don't want to be that guy, because if somebody shoots me from behind, I had it coming, he shot me from behind, not much you can do about that, not much you can say about that. If some guy, I shoot first and then he kills me, that is all Charlie Sheen. You can't even argue that that's anything else. Look at this kid here. You got to be careful with these guys or they will mess you up, seriously. Okay, I shouldn't have really done that, but why not? You can shoot them and get them to give down their shields. You can play Ring Around the Roses with them if you get them into an open enough space. But, as I was saying, I feel like I'm meant to be. I'm penalised because I don't have a good Charlie Sheen, and I think that that's wrong. I think your ability to win on a game should not be dictated by your ability to own good Charlie Sheen, because it's a variable that is out of your control. There's nothing you can do if you don't have, you know, the best Charlie Sheen. Because there's nothing you can do. You can't just, you know, oh, I'll just move. I'll get up and move, buy a new house in a new area, and have fantastic Charlie Sheen, and my problems will be solved. It doesn't work that way. And just look at any other game you play online. I don't think there's ever been a game, except for Gears of War 1, where I've been affected by, you know, things like latency and like Charlie Sheen. It's just baffling. It's absolutely baffling. And I want people to try and stay as positive as they can in the comments. I don't want this just to be a, you know, a total shitfest like we're in Holland crapping on a stripper when it comes to Modern Warfare 3, because it has its problems. All games have their problems, and we conveniently forget those problems when we're shitting on other games. It's just how it works. Especially if we have a proclivity towards something, because everybody knows if you like something, you're going to be a hell of a lot more tolerable. Just look at Ninja Gaiden. If you shit on the camera on Ninja Gaiden, you will get so many people like, oh, you can't shit on the camera, it's actually quite good compared to some of the other games in its genres. Oh, why did I do that? That was such a bad idea. Hello, friend. Hello, friend. Oh, you're still there, are you? See you later, friend. Getting shot from behind and from the side. This is such a bad spot. No! Gotta run away! Something's on fire. But opinion definitely jades our perspective on things, so I would like, if anybody does respond to this with their own, you know, unfortunate story of pure rage, wanting to kill everybody on your local bus because you got 2 bursted by a Type 95 when you'd put 3 bursts in him. But just keep it as positive as you can, people, because this is not, you know, everybody cry on the same shoulder. This is not what this is about. This is about answering things. And it's not, you know, well, it's just a shit game, you should buy it on PS3 and your problems will be done. That is not how you fix a problem, dude. That is how you fanboy a problem. It's just ridiculous. There's no need for it. But we all know right now that Modern Warfare 3, as far as Charlie Sheen goes, it's awful. It's poor. A lot of people are suffering, because that's my new word. When you suffle, you are slightly suckling the teat of a large man who's actually half bear. You could call him a man-bear-pig if you wanted to. It all depends on your persuasion. But don't use that word, it's ridiculous. I'm not bringing it back. This is not a squeen, or whatever I said on that other commentary, which was equally ridiculous. I will say one thing as well about these maps when you play them on Survivor mode. They really show how badly designed they are, because sometimes there's no cover, other times there's too much cover. It just seems like you can't win. Is that a dog? That is a dog. See you later, pal. Is there aim assist in this? Because if there is, I want to... Oh! You can't alter it. How weird is that? I wanted to turn it off and go commando style. Any other guys here of a guy called X-Socrates, or just Socrates? Probably the best Call of Duty 4 player that's ever lived, in my opinion. Absolutely love that guy. He was my favourite commentator, even though he didn't like to do it. Could watch his gameplays for days. He joined the Navy. Absolutely awesome dude, also, it seemed. And the legend is he used to play with aim assist off. And I don't know if you've ever done that, people, but that is some of the hardest stuff you'll ever get. Especially if you try Black Ops. Black Ops with aim assist off is a clusterfuck, man. I used to turn it off when I played in combat training to improve my aim, to get my gun skill better. And it did work. The only problem is, when my buddies would invite me to a game, I'd completely forget I'd turned it off. So I'd end up going like 20 and 13. And it was all because I had aim assist off. And my aim was going like this all the time. And true story, that, people. True story. But I don't know if he really did play without it, but if he did, guys, he's an even bigger boss than he usually was. And that dude's pretty much like every boss in Ninja Gaiden. If you let him anywhere near you, he'll just rape your face. But, yeah, goodness me. These games, man, it's so funny how emotionally invested you can get in a game. And you'll hear people saying, oh, it's just a game, it doesn't matter, just chill out, just, you know, have fun and all that type of stuff. Getting my shit pushed in on an online game because of Charlie Sheen is not my idea of fun. So that entire ideal is completely flawed in every fundamental, in my opinion. And that's why I will never be that guy that's, you know, I just mellow out, it's like I've just had a joint, and it's just super good, it's just all about being one with the universe and not letting Charlie Sheen get on your face. It's just, I can't do that. It's not me. Oh, that's an explodey thing. Shit, that's gassy thing. Ah! That's a chopper thing. They're gay, them. Oh, that dog's gonna have me for dinner. Fuck you, bro. Cool story, bro. Get off me. Get off me! Run away! Clipping for days. More choppers. Oh, come on. Fuck off, chopper. Fuck off, chopper. Can't move. Can't move. This is it. This is the end. He didn't die! What the fuck? Didn't even get a chance to finish my reload, for God's sake. Think I'm going to do another one of these because I've still got a bunch of stuff to say. So the moral of this story is, I hope Infinity Ward does something about the state of the Charlie Sheen, but I get the feeling that they probably won't, and if they do, it's not going to affect me too much. But you've got to try and get past it, you've got to keep your chin up, and if you've got anything intelligent and optimistic to say when it comes to how the internet works, or any story that you've had very similar, feel free to share it. But as always, people, thanks for watching, and you take care now.